eyes that's not from like you can have a really rare form of albinism where your melanin in your eyes doesn't produce correctly, so you can have blue eyes that way. But
Where
I'm talking like if you have the natural genetic code for blue eyes, this guy was the first known person with it, and they tested it with a bunch of people today with blue eyes back in 2013, and all of them had the same genetic marker that he did at the same exact spot, which is how they can plausibly conclude that he is the first blue-eyed man, and everyone with blue eyes is his descendant.
shoot.
And they found him in a cave in northern Spain, a place that isn't very notorious for their blue eyes. So, wouldn't be surprised if he migrated there
Oh
and he
shit.
was actually from like Finland or something like that, because that is the country with the most blue-eyed individuals.
Could be a possibility.
Just like if you have red hair, you're probably from Ireland or Scotland, because those are the two highest countries with the most redheads. I'm making my phone background Charlemagne. It was this quote by Benjamin Franklin. Hang on, I'll read it in a second. But
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
I hope this is clearly finally leaving. It's weird not having to reload. This is a cool game mode. I like this. Social Slave is a fun game mode.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Thank you. You down for Halo customs tonight?
Tonight? What time?
Honestly, I'm open. Whenever anyone can do it.
It depends.
I have it marked for 7, but I can do it earlier. I can do it later.
Then that'll be probably maybe, but after 7, I go to sleep at like 8 o'clock.
Early as bedtime or something.
I'm working.
Oh yeah.
And I'll
Got
be
that
like,
security gig. That's right.
I'll be like 2 in the morning. So I'm gonna go to sleep.
Now you fight a real enemy.
Here.
Yeah.
Messaging people if they're down for the game next. I message Jay Watts. Paint.
I gotta also watch this new episode of Chainsaw Man. Actually, just came out a couple.
Oh, that's a TV show. I thought that was a movie.
I was like, it's an anime. It's a goated anime.
I saw there was a whatchamacallit posted collection of like the pop culture references, and apparently there was like over 200 pop culture references.
To Chainsaw Man?
Yeah.
Shit, that shit's so good.
Alright, that's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna message Ariel. Haven't seen him at something in a while. I might message Pocket too. I might message the focus guy too. Ask him what other things I messaged that guy twice.
Bullshit, man. Oh my god. Little bitch.
My current phone background is a Benjamin ability to purchase a little temporary safety, deserve neither liberty nor safety. That's my current Benjamin Franklin. I've had that on my phone background for like 3 years now. Really, since COVID started, a lot of
Bullshit.
people have been giving up their liberty for some safety. You see that everywhere on your phone, especially. You give up essential rights like the government being able to listen to you without consequence, just because there might be a sadistic murderer out there. So then they have to listen to everyone to find that one guy. That's a perfect example of giving up an essential liberty for a little temporary safety.
Now one guy is usually a rich guy that they fucking.
Yeah, that one guy normally doesn't even have a cell phone. So
Yeah.
they're tracking all of us and listening to all of us just to find that one fuck nugget that decides to be a sadistic maniac and a horrible person.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, we all have to pay for it because of that one guy who probably doesn't even have a cell phone. And they just use that excuse to do it.
Oh, it's fucking burner
You know
car.
that you can
Throws that shit
uninstall
away.
Facebook, get a new phone years later, and even if you uninstall it, they still take all you do. You can install Facebook back on your phone, every text message you ever made or received, every phone call you've ever made or received, and every single picture you've ever had on your phone. Even if you deleted it, it's still tied to your Facebook,
Yeah.
and you can find it.
Yep. And then
That's the type of scary world that we live in today.
you
You
can
don't
just
even have
Google
a
it.
right to privacy.
You can Google that stuff. Find yourself on Google.
Backing up your shit in OneDrive, oh yeah, it's great if your phone gets stolen, but it's also them selling all your information. That's why you could talk about something that you've never talked about before. Never. I've done this so many times, it's actually hilarious at this point. Um, I'm thinking of going to a paintball tournament. I've never said that before in my life. And now in a few days, I'm gonna get ads for maybe even in a few hours. I'm gonna get ads for paintball gear.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get directions to a paintball tournament place because my phone is listening to me and they are tracking my interest. Even if you text your friend, "Hey, you want to go paintball?" They'll do
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Or if you even something as simple as like going to a movie, it will start showing you showtimes in your area. If you buy your ticket, it will remind you of it, which I think that's a good thing. Sure, there's some good that comes from this, but for the most part, it's all them listening to you. Send some recruitment. So now I'm changing it to my ancient ancestor. So pretty much in that same genetic study that they published, where they said that any blue-eyed person, not the same, but a slightly before one, pretty much everyone that has main blood European heritage. So if like Germany, Poland, France, Italy, they're descended from the same people if you go back farther enough. And Charlemagne was king of the Franks. When I did my true ancestry, which after you get your ancestry result, you can have it sent to another company and they'll look for more specific markers, or ancestry is just a general background, where they might have an idea of what some of your countries are and the percentages of what you are. This place looks for more specific stuff and they look for in accordance with ancient civilizations. The Franks were one of the first one that was on there. The Celts were the first, which was a Gaul, which was one of the Celtic tribes. I'm Irish. That makes sense. The Gauls moved from mainland Europe to Ireland in like 500 BC, so they've been there for a very, very, very long time. Anyway, I'm Franks was one of my tribes that I got. The king of the Franks was Charlemagne, so it's pretty much all but confirmed that I am a descendant of Charlemagne, who was the first Holy Roman Emperor. The man had 20 something children and about 60 something grandchildren. His brother also had like 16 kids. and like 58
Enemy UAV
grandchildren
active.
too. So let's just say their family alone could occupy a small town, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Their immediate family was probably about 30 people at the least, pretty much.
Drone RTB.
Even if you look up a picture of Charlemagne, my boss told me I kind of looked like him. I kind of see it, very little bit, but I kind of see it. It's not like a Joffrey Chaser type shit. That's actually really funny. Anne Hathaway, the actress, you know Anne Hathaway, she was Catwoman for like 2 movies, and then they pretty much kicked her to the curb because she was a pretty bad Catwoman. Anyway, her husband is named Jeffrey Chaser, essentially. He's the Even if you go back a couple hundred years ago, Joffrey Chaser wrote the Canterbury Tales in Middle English. He was a pretty famous poet. He was married to a girl named Anne Hathaway, and he, in his last letter to her, essentially, he said that he'll find her in the next life. Joffrey Chaser now, or her husband now, looks almost identical to him. That's the modern day Anne Hathaway that I'm talking about. So it's kind of those weird dairy things where her husband is named Adam Schulman, but he looks like exactly like Joffrey Chaser, and Joffrey Chaser's wife was also named Anne Hathaway. So it's a weird, like, possible reincarnation thing.
Gas is right on your tail.
Oh, it wasn't Joffrey Chaser, it was William Shakespeare.
Maneuvered the enemy track.
Her husband looks like Shakespeare. And Shakespeare was married to a girl named Anne Hathaway. And that's why everyone's like, what? Is it William Shakespeare reincarnated? Oh shit, Shakespeare was a cougar chaser. Shakespeare was 18 when he married and his wife was 26. Damn. That's pretty whack.
Shit.
I've been actually doing last name records with my family still. I got most of my family on my mom's side, which is weird because that's where she always knew her life was Italian and English. She's right about the English part. Most of the last names 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of like a possible 18 come from the UK. The rest come from either the Netherlands, Germany, or one comes from Scotland.
Loadout drop headed your way.
A few of them are ancient Anglo-Saxon names. Archer is one of the last names. It's a pretty badass last name if you ask me. So that's also the name of a really cool fucking animated TV show I've watched like 3 episodes of. Archer.
New safe zone highlighted.
Early Anglo-Saxon name, ancient Anglo-Saxon name. Pretty fucking baller.
Why don't you rotate this way?
Enemy soldier nearby.
I've also been reading up a lot on ancient history. Specifically, how much English has changed over the years. Because if you read like Old English poem, it's nothing like it is today. Middle English is a lot closer to what we do, but it'd be difficult to hold a conversation with someone in Middle English. And also how much English changes on where you are too. There's a lot, if anything, American English is closer to Middle English than English, the English version of English is. Which is crazy to think about. There was a lot of things that the American colonies kept that the version of England or English in Britain didn't keep. Like fall became autumn.
Yeah.
Or autumn became fall over here. Most people use the word fall. Some people still use autumn. That's just another term for the same thing. But fall was a word that kept here. They said that a lot of people English essentially froze when it came over here.
Gas is right on your tail.
And there's still evidence today. Like we call it a movie theater here, but over in England they call it a cinema. An elevator here is a lift over there. Just a lot of those weird things where do we know what a lift is? Sure. Do we know what a cinema is? Yeah, probably. Most people are gonna know what a cinema is. Just those little tweaks. There's a lot of things like that even with New Zealand English too. Like a lot of the things that they use, the terminology is different. It's still the same language. This all started because I saw an Instagram post. I think it was a Twitter post a while back where it said, "Do you think that they had Spanish words that then translated to English, or English words that then translated to Spanish?" And the question was really both of them are yes, because there's a lot of words that are from Spanish that are now adopted into the English language, like stampede. Stampede is a Spanish word. And then there's a lot of words that are in the English language that were then adopted into the Spanish language.
Never mind.
A word like
Gas is closing in.
chaqueta, jacket. That's an English word.
Enemy precision airstrike. Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert.
My nigga just dipped
Very
on me.
interesting.
The fuck?
It's also surprising why English hasn't yet been made the national language yet of the U.S., even though everyone kind of already knows it's because it's English anyway. They won't do that under a blue president, though. They'll make a Republican president do that. So then they take the scapegoat and they'll be like, "Oh, you must be the melting pot. We've never had a national language before, even though like 92% of Americans speak English." Even though it's so overwhelmingly clear what the national language of the United States is. It's just our government doesn't want to stray away from what's worked. Let me send a quick message out before it's too late. It's already been 23 minutes. Oh, one of them already hopped off. No, fuck. Shit.
Get back in the action.
Too busy talking about Charlemagne.
Shit. Kim is a scumbag. Let him take that fucking pop off.
What are you playing, Warzone?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, I played so much Warzone the last 2 days, I think I gotta have at least a day off. I was on for like 7 hours yesterday just playing with Warzone. Like I took like an hour break in between, but still it was time consuming as fuck.
I need to get back on Brother's Ring. I should help with some shit. Complicated shit.
I got you. Run a few more games of Halo just to send some more messages out. I'm liking the social slayer thing that they added. Oh, I did. I still have Halo 5. I reinstalled Halo 5 not too long ago. Team Sniper is another fun game. Only if you get the whatchamacallit, the Stalker and the S8. The Skewer is not bad either, but if you get the fucking whatchamacallit, that game is a bitch. This is the problem. My cleaning lady, she comes, she'll be here for 2 hours, and then the house looks the exact same. She also, like, we have to pre-clean before she gets here, because she doesn't move anything around. So we have to make sure that, like, there's no bags on the table or anything like that. Like, what the hell is that?
What are you paying
Like,
for?
what's the good of a cleaning lady that you have to pre-clean before she shows up?
Just paying for. Make some money.
That's my point. My mom was like, "Oh, you don't want to clean. She does a good job on the floors." It's like, you're seriously paying this woman like what, 120, 130 for the fucking floors and a dusting? baffles my mind. We used to
Yeah.
have these people that would clean, but honestly, we thought they stole stuff, and then we also thought that they did like they would put stuff if they didn't know where it goes, they'd put it in like the laundry basket, and I'd be like, the fuck? Why is a whole bunch of shit in a laundry basket? So it was kind of like
Practice while you can.
they
You'll
used
get
to have like
some
a whole
real
team of people. There'd be like 6 people. They'd be here for like 45 minutes. It's like one person would go in one room, other person would go in the other room, 2 people in the living room, and it'd be a very smooth, quick operation there. But they
Oh
were like
wow.
3 times as much. It was like 400 for them to clean.
She was doing that tips and shit like that. Jets number 6.
Hey, can I have a sausage and mushroom pizza? Hey, can I have a sausage and mushroom pizza?
preparations done.
Damn.
Now it's time
I
to
made
get
a move for
warmed
pizza
up.
today.
Oh, I just got Kaneki hooked. Kaneki now had to order
No,
sausage and mushroom pizza.
no, I don't want no sauce. Not plain chicken palm pizza.
Chicken parm pizza's not bad.
It's
It's a
pretty
solid
good.
pizza.
It's the best.
Whoa, I don't know about the best.
It's the best
See, I'm a
topping.
pineapple kind of guy. I don't get that often.
Nah.
The once in a blue moon type guy. I used to get pineapple with a little barbecue sauce on top. Ooh, get that sweet and tangy.
Be advised,
It'd be real
gas
nice.
is closing in.
I love
Proceed
my
I remember
sauce.
one
to
time
I
I
love
ordered
all
2 of those
that.
pizzas from like a really Italian place, and they were on the phone like, "Are you sure?"
remain
And I'm
alive.
like, "You're damn right I am.
Crazy
You're
too.
goddamn right."
Crazy man, that's what they're saying.
Keep your senses
Nah,
sharp.
man, it's just the Italians are very, 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 very what you were called.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick.
I don't know.
Hunt the enemy.
They're protective
They hunt
of their
you.
pizzas. But listen, I'm Italian too. I get it.
Good. Still remain.
But don't knock it till you try it. Kind of like ketchup on mac and cheese. Ooh, great.
No,
Once you have it, it's awesome.
it's the same right there.
Kind of like watching the Red Zone channel. Like once you start watching Red Zone, you can never go back to watching just one game, even if it's your team. My mom always fucking yells at me because I don't know, she's an idiot. She can't keep up with Red Zone for some reason. I can't keep up. He's always moving. That's the point. So you don't have to watch fucking commercials. But yet my 80-something-year-old grandfather can come up just fine. You don't have to watch commercials. You don't have to watch all the bullshit stuff. She's like, you're not a. What's to say you're not a real fan of your team because you don't want to watch the whole game? I'm like, what the fuck does me being a fan of my team have to do with commercials?
No! What's a bitch ass doing down here, man?
Also, KPO, so I go play Warzone with him. He'll probably be coming on. He's been coming on much more. I guess they're entering the slow season is coming in California.
Oh
They're
my
entering the
god.
slower season of plumbing out in California, so Pink is on much more.
Shit.
Okay then.
Another chance to make a difference.
I think this guy's not interested. Gonna delete that. No, it sucks.
Enemy UAV active. You're losing ground. Move it.
Claymore set.
Enemy UAV active.
Are you really fucking camping up here? Oh my god.
You're redeploying. Make it mean something. Loadout drop inbound. Enemy soldier nearby. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Vengeance is yours.
So then everybody runs CX9 now? Nah, make a CX9 load out. CX8.
Here we go again.
I see
We had some
movement.
fantasy football league drama. We have so many people that don't actually fucking play. We have this guy that hasn't set a lineup since week 1, so I removed him yesterday. He has 3 really good players, and the rest of his players are kind of just like, eh. Like Darnell Mooney and Adam Thielen, you know, those guys, Kaneki, not very good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they might have weeks where they're really good, but most of the weeks are not. Allen Robinson, some other guys that they have. Um, but anyway, the point why I'm saying this, I removed him, and his 3 best players were Cooper Cup, Saquon Barkley, and Tyreek Hill. Those were the 3 best players that he had. So pretty much what happened was that I had to drop him, and in order to be fair, we have a guy on our league that's 6-0. We don't want him to keep going. So essentially, what we did was we took the 3 lowest
Squad member
ranking active
redeployed.
teams in the league, which just happened to be me, my brother, and my friend Brian, or Slater, if you would know him. So Slater picked, pretty much it was just a 1 to 3 number. Slater picked Cooper Cup. My brother picked Saquon Barkley, and then I ended up getting Tyreek Hill because I didn't pick a number, just to be fair.
Who the fuck's in here hiding? Oh my god.
You've got a second chance. Make it count.
Oh, come on. Now I actually got a good wide receiver because I had Marquise Brown, but guess what happens? He got fucking injured, so I literally had to go with DK Metcalf, and DK Metcalf did not play so well last week. DK didn't play like DK, let's just say that.
Returning you to the front line. Go get it.
DK put up fucking 5.2 points at the wide receiver. Only problem with the Seahawks is they really have a both Tyler Lockett and DK fight for that same spot. Normally they trade for DK because he's 6'4" and like 240 pounds. Hard to wrestle the ball away from someone like that. Fucking curb stomping this team.
Boy, you look like the wrong with the ton of shit. Like. So like usually 6, 18%. Damn, I had this shit on
6 of
loud.
them.
Fuck.
What? How the fuck did that not kill him? Probably be heading out in about 40 minutes, just so everyone knows. Around 2 o'clock, I'm gonna head out.
Weird.
Probably run a few games of Halo, then dip out. Back on, hopefully, for around 7 o'clock. Oh, fuck off. How the fuck did that happen? Oh shit, man, I should have had that fucking kill easy as pie.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
My sister's officially, I mean, she's been officially moved for a few days, but now she's actually starting to pack her shit up.
Nice.
It started really early though. She's not leaving until like the very, very end of the month, but she has a lot of stuff that she's got to get out of the storage unit. And of course, because my sister's leaving, she wants to have like this big family dinner with my dad's side before she leaves for essentially the foreseeable future.
Oh, is that gonna last?
And well, we don't know, which is why I say foreseeable future, because they don't have to down there to make the money to pay for her rent, food, all that stuff. So because of that, we don't know if she might be back here in 2-3 months because she can't afford it. And she's also kind of screwing my mom in the long run. She's screwing my mom out of rent for this month and next month. She's screwing my mom out of money for the phone and for food. So my mom is essentially footing the bill. And on top of that, my mom loaned her some money to help
Ooh.
pay for the rent for the first month.
Oh
So
my
as you can
god.
see, she's screwing my mom in a big way. Because she doesn't have the money to do this, and she's still doing it. Which, listen, I commend that, but I mean, you really probably should have the money before you make a decision like that.
Dead ass.
Before you pick up and move your entire life 975 miles to the south of where we're at right now. That's a big thing, and then, I mean, what if something happened? You know, that's what my mom said. And of course, like 2 days after she said that, it turns out that like my sister has like a check engine light on and shit like that, and she has to pay for like a new, I think it was like a new fuel pump gasket that was only like $100, $130. It wasn't something major. It was just a part that needed to be replaced, and that was it.
Enemy team is in position. Following enemy.
But you know, she's making a lot of these big decisions without necessarily the whatchamacallit, but she's always wanted to go back to Florida, and honestly, hopefully we're not too far behind, because I'd like to go to Florida.
Member is redeploying.
Taking fire!
That's fucking hilarious. Let's see who the highest scored fantasy guys were back in week 6. I do every week. I do week 6 stats, and it's pretty much like the top quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs for pretty much every week. I've actually found a much easier way to do it. Go to quarterbacks, then you go stats, and then you go week 6. So pretty much I do the top 5 quarterbacks, the top 5 running backs, the top 5 wide receivers. Then I do 2 tight ends, 2 defenses, and that's pretty much it.
Slim She's online. Oh,
That guy never said a word at party with me.
oh, he's an idiot. I think he has a mic. I don't know if he has a mic. I think his mic broke.
You think he has a mic? You don't know if he has a mic. You think his mic broke. Okay,
Yeah,
connected.
I think it's broken. Just a minute. I know it's dumb as shit. He's here. This guy's a mic.
I need a blank one just so I could just keep filling it in.
Yeah.
Here real quick. Just change the week to week. How about the Giants, man? My God, they keep winning. Damn, I want to be two wins
Cerberus,
ahead of them, but I can't. Yo,
can you invite Mystic to the party?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm actually not even near my Xbox right now. I am currently in my kitchen.
I'll do it.
Let's see. Dude, all my good players are on bye this week in my money league. I am so screwed. Kirk Cousins is on bye. Dalvin Cook's on bye. Gabe Davis is on bye. Dude, all my guys are on bye. Thank God I made a trade for Tyreek, though, in both leagues.
Yeah, but
So now
Tyreek.
I have him in both leagues.
Yeah,
No,
but
no, no. I got Tyreek. I traded Josh Jacobs for Tyreek Hill.
Sensation get rid of Tyreek.
How about the New York Jets, Kadeki?
Yeah,
My God.
but number 6.
Good for y'all.
I'll say number
New
2
York
too.
Jets looking nice.
But
All right, Matt Ryan at 40. Matt Ryan was the #1 fantasy quarterback? My God. That's not the name I'm used to putting up there. Oh, here's another name I'm not used to putting up there. Bailey Zappa. And had 34 points. Marcus Mariota, 28. Justin Fields with 20 points was the 5th quarterback. That's how you know it was a very rough week for fantasy quarterbacks, Kaneki. 5th place was 20.4 points.
shit.
Oh, shit. All players, not just available. Yep, I knew something was wrong. Matt Ryan's probably like... Matt Ryan's probably like 3rd. No, he's 2nd. Oh, so it's just Joe Burrow ahead of him. See, I knew it was weird not putting Josh Allen on one.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Alright,
All right, Voltage. I'll catch you later.
sir.
I gotta get ready for my orientation.
Orientation? Were you going back to school or something?
No, never. I'm going to the Burger King.
Ah, got yourself a
Shit.
job.
Check
Nice.
gear and
Nice.
weapons. We
Yeah, I know, right? Get out of
Get
this
yourself
filthy
that
house.
bread, man.
Oh, no, I'll touch the bread for you. Don't worry.
Give me some discounts.
Oh.
hostile dropping into the area.
Discount.
Send me the coupon books.
I don't know if you
Where do
want
you
that.
live, Chinooki?
Rockland. Rockland County. Rockland County, yeah.
Never heard of that, to be honest.
Damn.
Both of them, you'll figure it out.
You know where the
Yeah.
Palisades Mall is? Biggest mall in the
I
country.
live in the middle of nowhere. The closest fucking city that's next to me is 45 minutes away.
Shit.
Damn,
Yeah, it's part of my
you're really
family's life.
secluded.
Yeah, it sucks.
Probably surrounded by cornfields.
Yep, and farmers. Angry farmers. Motherfuckers shit on my road all day.
Damn.
Enough training.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. I'll be back around 7 between 8.
All right, man.
See you, man.
The hell is Hollow? Oh, yeah, I think I remember that. I bought the game, and then I saw that the gameplay was, like, fucking really bad. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you only spend $4.99 on a game, right?
What game?
It was called Hollow, and
Oh.
the gameplay was just horrendous. Graphics weren't much better.
Does anyone need this?
Lawn mowing simulator, that's really nice.
Gas closing in fast.
Yeah, let's play some lawn mowing simulator. What we wanted me to reinstall Madden 22 for some reason.
That game's garbage. Son of a bitch. It's all fucking trash.
No, I already own this game. What I normally do is for my brother's birthday, because his birthday's coming up, or for Christmas, I'll buy Madden and just get, because I game share with him every game I have, he has, and he has, I have. So then it's technically like I'm buying myself Madden, but just labeling it as a gift, which is better. You know, my brother has so actually what he gets anything. So I get him a nice Madden 23 for Christmas. Normally I might split it with my mom, and then I'll throw her name on it. Be like, yo, it's your birthday present, bro. Let me install NHL 22 as well, because I own some of the older NHLs, but
Front lines. Go get them.
That's how you go.
let's do some of the. Oh, that's right, they released the next gen updates for Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2 remakes. Fucking hate that. Now it's gonna take my next gen storage space up just to play them.
One of your allies is back in the game.
That's it, you're done awfully quiet. How are you on this fine Tuesday afternoon?
Enemies in the area. Moving. Enemies in the area.
Chat, that's always enjoy talking to you. Wow. He's unresponsive at this point. What is Stellar? Stellar.
Still a toss.
Let's see the galaxy on your thumbsticks, whether you're exploring the unknown, discovering the mysteries of the universe, or conquering it for the glory of the Empire. Glory of your Empire, sorry. Players have more intergalactic strategy of winning the words. Stellaris Console Edition. I don't know, it kind of looks a little weird.
Enemies in the area. Enemies in the area.
Simulator. Oh, Surgeon Simulator 2. I remember this one. The next gen game. That was pretty fun when I played that. It's very confusing though. I played that in VR. It's a lot funner in VR. Totally accurate battle simulator. That's a fun game too. Totally reliable delivery service. It's also pretty fun. Shit. This game's out? Oh, no, this isn't the one that I was thought. Evil West is the one that I was thinking about. I was about to be like, well, wait a minute there. I might play Wolfenstein. I always wanted to start those games.
Good game.
The New Order is the first one, if I remember correctly. Then it's Old Blood, then it's Young Blood. Or no, then it's New Colossus, then it's Young Blood.
Yeah. Good game.
New Order, Europe, 1960, the tide of World War II has been turned using a new kind of mysterious advanced technology using unrelenting force and intimidation. The team that worked on that, the Bethesda studios that worked on those games, are actually making the new Indiana Jones game. For so that's what they did. Tango Gameworks, I think it is, or Tango Softworks. I keep on trying to give Richard like a chance. I want Richard to be good so bad, but I can't get it. The glorified horse riding's into me. It's like you got to travel halfway across the map to get from one area to the other. It's just like, no. I don't know what this game is. I'm gonna try it though. This Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition. I installed this a while back because I thought I might like it.
It's like a Dark Souls game.
Oh, really? No, never mind.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Never mind.
Literally just like that.
Because it says it's a deep action RPG that takes a test of sanity and resilience in its shattered world. Your advisor is spared. I mean, if you look at the screenshot, it kind of looks like a Dark Souls type game.
It is.
Which is kind of like why I think I won't like it, because I hate Dark Souls. Not a fan of the Dark Souls games.
It's a good game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Dark
is.
Souls games aren't good. Dark Souls games are the opposite of good, actually. They're bad. You know what game I've been really enjoying? Metal Hellsinger. That game got added to Game Pass not too long ago, and I've thoroughly enjoyed playing Metal Hellsinger. I wouldn't consider myself like a big metalhead either, but alright, let's see here. How many points did Mr. Austin Eckler have? 38 points. Austin Eckler is a true fantasy RB1. Oh, he's 38 points. I almost put 32. 38. Leonard Fournette is 36. Josh Jacobs didn't play in week 6. The fuck? Oh, I had week 5. That's why. Whoa. Who the hell is this? Deion Jackson put up 28 points. That's the backup running back for the Colts.
Okay.
No, it's 28.
God damn it. Close my watch.
Andre.
Actually, I'm still close my watch.
R. Stevenson. 25 points. Alright. Austin Eckler only put up 24. Rich McCaffrey put up 23.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
I'm gonna start doing just C. McCaffrey. And finally, Dalvin Cook. Oh no, it would be week 6. He put up 22 points. Wide receiver, Jamar Chase, big one.
Wow.
The foundation 34. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Tyreek Hill was 33.
Time to deploy to the war zone.
Michael Pittman was 30. Saw Halloween Ends the other day, there, Kaneki.
I gotta watch the second one. Then I gotta watch that.
I would have bothered, to be honest with you.
Moving.
I left the theater before it was even over. It was shit.
Shoot. Say I see the second one.
That's not what I was expecting for sure, and definitely not what I fucking paid for. Michael wasn't even in it until like fucking halfway through the movie. It was bad. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting. Not worth it. Better off just watching it on Peacock, you know, where it's included in your.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay for shit. I'm gonna watch it on my website.
Even then, it might be wasting your time. 27 points for Mark Andrews. I hope it's the last one too, because
Yeah, it's supposed to be the last one, they say.
although I doubt it, because this one made a shit ton of money in its opening weekend. You spell Gesicki? G-E-S-I-C-K.
Enemy UAV active.
Assault rifle here.
Finally getting Mike Gesicki involved there in 25. Finally getting him involved there in Miami. 17 points for the Seahawks defense.
I see movement.
14 points for the Cardinals defense. That is our week 6 stats. Now we go to fantasy.
Setting a mine.
Matt Ryan's got a great fantasy matchup. Earlier today, I got a trade for Jalen Hurts, who was literally one of the last people standing from my original drafting. The only 3 people I have left on my team that I originally draft are DeAndre Swift, Evan McPherson, and Jalen. And I got a trade for Jalen earlier today where it was Brett Meyer, the kicker for the Cowboys, and A.J. Brown, Eagles wide receiver, for Jalen Hurts. But the guy that's trading him only wants Jalen because, what's his name? Josh Allen's on bye. But Jalen's also on bye. So I'm like, well, wait a second, you still need a quarterback for this week. I really want A.J. Brown, man. A.J. Brown. But then I already have Devontae Smith. So then I have 2 wide receivers from the same team. And sure, it's a high-powered offensive passing offense, but Eagles have been leaning on running the ball too. So I don't want to have like all the people on the same team. So I denied the trade, and I think I'll keep Jalen. I think I'm gonna start Jimmy Garoppolo again this week. I started him last week and he did all right. Now he's playing Kansas City at home though. But he'll still have Debo and Ayuk, and George Kittle will still be playing. so it's kind of like I think I got to keep him in this week. And also, like, who am I going to get that's better? Sure, I might be able to get Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan's been so 50-50. It's not really, you know, the same thing.
Headed your way. Enemies in
Matt
the area.
Ryan's on waivers right now, and you can get him.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Everyone should be on waivers. Yeah, Matt Ryan you can get. Averaging 21.4 points a week. He's the 14th ranked fantasy quarterback.
Ambush them.
Geno Smith right now, he's going up against the Chargers. That could be a good one. Geno Smith's averaging 26 points. They got it in store him this week, though. Thank God. Only put up 13 points. I think I'm just going to stick with,
Enemy UAV
what's his name?
active.
Jimmy Garoppolo this week against Kansas City. Let me delete that, because Brian seems to think it's totally okay for him to say things like that. Next time I see Brian, I'm gonna fucking smack him. He thinks he keeps saying stupid shit like that. I've only been here for like a week, and they're gonna see that and be like, what the fuck?
When you post. Holy shit.
Should have dropped another nuke on Japan. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, please.
Crazy. Crazy.
Enemy cluster strike. Watch your heads.
What are you up to today? Can I do anything special?
Nah, just some chill.
Enemy UAV active.
Same here. Not much for me to do today. I got off of work. I also have a little extended weekend for work. Today is my first week working Monday, Wednesday, Thursday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hope it works out. I think it will. I kind of like those hours. Like having the extended weekend and also like getting automatic Fridays off.
That's
It's not like I'm missing Thursday night football too. I'll be out before 4. So, you know, I'll be good to go.
mm-hmm.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Jordan Poyer, the Bills player that wasn't cleared to fly because of his thorax problem when it snows.
He is red.
Drove out to Kansas City. And had to drive back too. Be out with her family. It's smoking hot though, so you know if it was just her, ain't too bad. Then you got the kids in the back too. Damn, that'd be tough. Try to keep yourself in the zone and keep yourself focused. You had your kid to deal with too. My boss was telling me, you know, I didn't know if you're in the army, you get married, they pay you like $600 a month. And if you have kids, they pay you an additional $1,200 per kid.
Right?
Holy shit. No wonder why all these army people have kids at like 25. They're practically paying you to have kids.
Yeah.
No wonder why Savage is a year older than me and already has 2 kids.
Shit.
Savage is no, he's not even a year older. He's 2 months older than me. 2.5 months and has 2 kids already. I couldn't even fathom having kids at my age. I couldn't fathom having kids in the next 2 to 4 years. Maybe if I get into the late 20s, I'll meet a girl who I like, I'd consider having children. But at that point, that's a big commitment when you have a child. But I guess in the military, it's not because they practically pay you to have kids. There's also that big ass pension you get and shit like that too. And my boss is trying to become a state trooper, and they're just in this state. It's one of the hardest states to become a state trooper in because they're literally asking him for everything. They want to have written every place that he's lived in, every girlfriend he's ever had.
Jesus.
Literally, she has nothing that's personal to him. Has he ever smoked? Has he ever been near drugs? Has he ever smoked illegal drugs? Like everything. Have you ever been charged with a crime? Which I think that's pretty typical with any job. But even misdemeanors, even if you weren't charged, have you ever been arrested for what?
I see
Were there
movement.
charges brought up? Everything, and I'm like, damn, they're high key judging the shit out of you. They want like this fucking Boy Scout to come in there and do that.
Resurgence
Never
is
done
moving on.
anything,
Gas is closing
never
in.
been in a
We've got
relationship
danger
with
close.
someone, all that shit. He had to do the physical test, which he did the physical test and passed. He had to give all of his permits in to make. They had to make copies of everything. Had to make copies of his ID. Had to make copies of everything. And now he's still dealing and still having to go through like he had to have two different psych exams just to make sure that he can handle the stress of being a New York State or New Jersey State Trooper. All that shit is crazy that they're having him do jump through all those hoops. He applied back in January, and now he's finding out if he's good 9 months later.
Watch your head.
God damn.
Yeah, it's crazy what they have to do. I wonder why, if you know a state trooper, you're pretty much set. They can get you off of everything.
Yeah. My dad was stupid. It's retired.
Yeah, my mom's a good friend since childhood was a state trooper. He was good a few like a year or two ago.
Damn.
And she used to always call him to get her office stuff, but take it or something like that. Because if you know a state trooper, you're pretty much set. They actually think his wife. My mom actually thought that his wife killed him. He did not have what by any means a good marriage. She was kind of a snobby bitch. She he didn't have a will, but they couldn't find a will because they thought that she burned it because he was actually the reason my mom got married.
Oh my
He kept on
god.
telling her, get a will, get a will,
Slim
get a will.
Shady. Slim Shady. Oh my god. If he clutches this, it's fucking amazing. Oh my god. Slim Shady. Shit. Fucking guy. He almost clutched it. He almost. You almost did.
J Watts had a pretty sick clutch yesterday. What game mode you playing?
We'll just keep.
He had on. We were playing the Rebirth, Resurgence Supreme or something like
Supreme.
that.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what we were playing. He had like a 1v1 clutch. Dude, he glided. He fucked up big time. He glided down from like the top of prison. The guy had him downed but couldn't push in because of gas. And then J Watts was able to get up, get back to full health, played up to 2 plates and kill him. It was crazy. Actually, no, I think the other one had 1 plate. But anyway, pretty wild shit. Oh, it actually turns out that his bitch ex-wife, well, wife, um, went to his house and prevented his daughter, who everyone knew the house belonged to her, from getting in and getting anything. What a
Well,
bitch. Yeah, his daughter. That's not. It wasn't his wife's daughter because he married after she was born. But she prevented her from getting her father's belongings and getting into his house. And she's like holding everything hostage still, and the family, his parents, are still around. They were helping her take the mother to court, but because there's no will, everything goes to the wife, which isn't really fair because his wife is a bitch and they didn't even spend any time together and they didn't really have, by any means, a traditional marriage. So last I heard, they were helping his daughter legally get stuff because that's what her father would have wanted. She lived in the house with her dad, not with her wife, with his wife. So she just came out of the nowhere and just essentially harbored the house and refused to let her in.
Bitch.
which is pretty. Yeah, that's what I think. What a bitch.
Bitch.
She also had the body cremated like
What a
almost
bitch.
instantly. Yeah, crazy shit. Ugh.
Uncle Elboy. Holy
My
shit.
boss was telling me that the state wants to know his exact move-in dates and move-out dates of every property he's ever lived at, and the name of his landlord if he didn't own it, of course. How the fuck is someone supposed to know that? Did, do these people expect someone to like follow them around their entire life like a court reporter and like
Bruh.
document everything? Yes, he moved into this place on December 18th, 2017. He moved out on the exact date of May 28th, 2018. Can you believe that today is October 18th?
Goddamn.
We are literally almost through the month. And we are
Almost to the
literally
year.
2.5 months away from being into 2023. That fucking baffles me.
Jesus.
I'm still over here trying to process 2020,
Oh
and
my
yet here we
shit.
are, almost 3 years later. Baffles me.
Time moves fast.
dropping into the area.
Too fast.
Watch
Yeah.
the
It's moving
skies.
with or without me, that's for sure. I wake up one day and be 26. Be like, the fuck?
Goddamn.
Go over here waiting to be 23. I'm gonna probably register for the Google certificate program in the next few days.
Dropping into the area.
Just wait until I get paid.
Permit.
Play tight though. Stand by.
Permit my
My
license.
boss was telling me that if I already have my permit, but it expired, do I have to get it renewed? Because I don't think that
Yeah.
I have. They don't. They from what they told me,
Actually,
they
I
don't
don't know.
think I have to get it renewed.
I think you
But
can just go for your. You just go for
yeah,
your license.
Resurgence. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe
Found a
zone.
vendor. Get you supplies.
Survive to redeploy fallen teammates and earn points to return them faster. Hunt the enemy before they hunt you.
I think they said because of my age, I'm over 21, so I think I could go and just renew it.
Thanks.
I don't even know where my permit is, to be honest with you. I think it's still on the glove compartment, but I'm not sure.
Enemy UAV active.
This one said that
Enemy UAV active.
this random website says that I have to renew it, but I have to be there before, I guess, 2 years after it expired. Like within 4 years, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I might have to just call the DMV. Be like, listen, I have a permit. It expired. I don't necessarily know what you're supposed to do with it. Can I still schedule a testing date? I might see if the computer lets me schedule a testing date, because it will, but I still have to then start driving again. I haven't driven in a while. It's probably been a year since I've driven. We used to just go to some empty parking lot and just drive around a little bit, practice stopping and turning and shit like that. And I've driven on roads with other people before a few times, but nothing crazy. Never driven on a highway. I don't know if I'll ever be ready for that. Probably avoid the highways for a while.
Damn.
Some people say it's easier driving a highway. I don't think so.
Fuck.
I guess it's more straightforward, which is why it would probably be to some people easier. Not a lot of turning, just cruising, I guess. I think also think my mom was sister was such a horrible driver.
Shit.
She's still a shit driver. She was taking a snapshot on her phone when she was driving to Connecticut on a bridge the other day.
How's mom?
I don't know. A lot, clearly.
Squad member is redeployed. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Moving. Enemy UAV out of the area. Mercenaries forming a supply chopper to offload their cash reserves. Squad member is redeployed. Watch the sky.
New York team's record: Buffalo Bills 5-1, New York Giants 5-1, New York Jets 4-2.
One of your allies is back in the game.
Overall record 14-4. Pretty damn good for New York.
Oh, yeah.
Someone said who's gonna tell them that that was Boston Knox retweeted it. Because technically two of them play in New Jersey.
Enemy UAV active.
I see movement.
You made the top 25. Nearly there.
What the hell was that notification for? Oh, I'm installing issues in the game, that's why. I'm reinstalling Hot Wheels Unleashed. Installing NHL and Madden for Liquid. Installing Wolfenstein, Total War Recruiting Service, and Witcher 3.
I'll stop the bleeding.
You hear that the South Korean K-pop group, BTS, is enlisting in the military?
Because they're being forced to. Who gives a shit?
I don't think it's forced. I think they're just not gonna fight it as much because they could do like where they'll put on shows for veterans, like Muhammad Ali did that when to dodge the draft.
Yeah.
He decided to fight in front of veterans, and that was he was an entertainment part of the business instead of an actual soldier.
See.
So they could do something else, but I think they're just like, you know what? We've had years of making billions or millions, probably billions over there. I think we'll be good to go for 2 to 4 year military service. I mean, it's not too different over here if you think about it, because over here you're required to register for the draft, and in time of crisis you could be drafted for the war.
Mm-hmm.
Gas is inbound.
Not you anymore, Kaneki, because you've been good for the last 3 or 4 years. As soon as you turn 26, they consider you a liability in the military for some unknown reason. I got another 4 years before I'm out. I'm good to go. Then I can live my life without worry of being drafted. Although I wouldn't really care. I'd show up to the station, they take one look at me, and they're like, nah. I take fucking 10 minutes to run a mile, and they're like, nah, this ain't the move. I'm also have a collapsed arch on my foot too, and a developmental disease as well. So I don't think they'd take me. They'd prefer to take Chad down the street, D1 college football player, 6'2", 200 pounds. They prefer to take that guy over me. But hey, the military needs paint. I'm your guy. I'll sell you some paint.
Security. That's
Hey
good.
man, it could change the whole stay of a torture room. If you want a torture room, we'll get you all black. Such a negative energy, black and red, passion, anger, and hatred. I'll paint a torture room very well. For the U.S. military only.
If you're outside
You
the
paint
zone,
no one
better
else's
get
torture
moving.
room. It's got to be government sanctioned, so it's legal. Because no one gives a shit if you torture someone for the government.
Found a vendor, give you supplies.
I've had Bioshock installed on my Xbox for forever and still don't play it. Then I uninstall it. Then in a few weeks I want to go back and play it. And I'm like, It's a love-hate relationship between me and Bioshock. It's also a grind too, but I've heard they're so good. And, I want to play them.
Oh, my lunch time.
That's not normally by choice though. Downstairs is blocked off, so they can't go with my sister or my brother, and my dogs love attention and compassion, so they always have to go where there's a person that can't be left alone. And Halfley, because Hollister will piss everywhere if he's left alone. Now he's just sleeping. Apple Music is on Xbox. Oh, I forgot about that. Why are they gonna put YouTube Music on Xbox, man? Cancel my Spotify Premium membership then. All this time. No YouTube. Well, I mean, they do have YouTube on Xbox, but I want specifically YouTube Music that I can use in like the side view. Because right now the only thing we use in the side view player is either Apple Music or Spotify. I hate Apple, so I just pay for that Spotify membership for like $9.99 a month. I also pay for Amazon Music, but that's for my Alexa. It was $2.99, then it raised to $3.99. Now it's $4.99. If it goes up to higher than $5.99, I'm out. As soon as that goes up to $6.99, I'm like, fuck you. I don't use it that often. I only use it to like play music when my alarms go off. I listen to like a new song every day.
Setting a mine.
And occasionally I'll say, oh, Alexa, play, this song. But normally now I just do that through Spotify and shit like that, so I don't really need whatchamacallit. And now I set alarms on my phone where I can set it to Spotify, so I'm probably gonna cancel my Amazon Music membership. I don't need YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify. Well, Kadeki, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back on probably around 4-ish if you're gonna be on.
Might be on.
Alright, maybe we'll play some Warzone or something then. Alright, catch you later, man.
Yeah, see you later. Let's go. Holy shit. Shit. Oh, the hell. Where's your mic at?
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Let's go.
Training's over. Time to see what you've learned. a drop point for your team, soldier. Be advised,
Shit.
gas is closing
Fucking
in.
guy. And then what?
Safe zone. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates and earn points to return them faster. Hostile dropping into the area. 50 remaining. Halfway to into the area. Hunt the enemy before they hunt you. Reinforcements are on the way.
Setting a decoy.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Enemy UAV active.
Sweeping for supplies. Let's improve that kit.
I see movement.
Sweep complete. Drone RTV.
God damn it.
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Shit. Yeah, back. shit. Hello? You back? Do this again.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned. Resurgence. All right, soldier. Mark and drop in the
Feel like a shower soon.
Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Survive. Enemies in the area. And earn points to return them faster. Hostile dropping into the area. Kill all targets. Go.
little larger?
Yeah. Costs are adjusted. Got your request. Cluster strike command. Enemy UAV active. Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active. Resurgence is about to end. Keep your head on a swivel. Enemy UAV active. Enemies in the air. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Darius, how you turn your monitor on?
25 are left. Keep
Darius,
your eyes peeled.
how you turn your monitor on?
To the
I see
AO.
movement.
Gas is right on your tail.
Where? Just turn the monitor on the bottom.
UAV active.
It's on, Darius. Why that sign on? Where's your via Wi-Fi?
Bombs up. Out.
Resurgence is no longer available. Make your actions count. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemies in the area. Enemy movement. Enemy movement. Squad member is redeployed. I'm hit. I'm hit. Gas is right on your tail. Mark out. Moving.
Darius,
Grid mark. Hit
come here. What are you doing?
Got your request. Cluster strike.
Huh?
Enemies in the area. Enemies in the area. You've made it to the top 10. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Enemy movement. Enemy movement. Gas is right on your tail. Survive at all costs.
Oh my god, yeah, right. You seen that shit.